Right, Leeds United fans, it's your turn for your 5 years on, and as you can see, you've just narrowly escaped relegation from the Premier League in your 5th year. You no longer have Marcelo Bielsa as your man in charge. You now have Paulo Fonseca, if that's how you pronounce it. You're still at Ellen Road, and Marcelo is the legend. Well, he's in your legends list at your club, so he's clearly done some good. There's one thing I can already see, that you've signed Donny van der Beek from Man United. He's now your vice captain as well. So yeah, how do you feel about that one? Signing good old Donny van der Beek. First of all, let's just have a little look at your managers, and as you can see, Marcelo was actually sacked after 3 years and 144 days. Mark Jackson took over in a caretaker role before Javier Aguirre joined for 3 years and 338 days. 3 years, 338 days. That was a bloody mouthful, I'm telling you that now. And then he was sacked, and now you've been with Paulo Fonseca for 195 days. So, not too bad. Again, I can tell you from underneath my head, none of them, apart from Marcelo, has won a league title. Obviously, that league title was the Championship. Let's just have a little look at your club's overview. As you're not going to have any additional trophies here, really. So again, a bit disappointing. But you have maintained a very high standard. And when I say high standard, what I mean is you finished 9th in this season that's playing now. 9th in the season you finished now. You then jumped up to 6th next year before having a bit of a gradual decline. So you need to sort that out. Otherwise, you will be back in the Championship in the next couple of years. So hopefully you can sort of quell that. Having a little look at your transfers, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to start from the first year again. So the first year you spent 25.5 million and only brought in 500,000. So that is definitely, let's get the money spending, let's get the signings in. And you signed Hamza Chowdhury and Amadou Dante. So not signings that would light up the world, but still, would say no to them, would you? Second season, you signed Mariano from Madrid, Vendel. Anyone interested? Odson Edouard, which if you watched the Crystal Palace episode, you would have already known that he moved to Leeds in this universe. As for your outbounds, again, I'm not going to do each one individual. I'm just going to scroll, but it looks like it's a lot of loans and freebies anyway. Well, only one freebie and the rest loans. Third year in, and again, you've spent £63 million. Most of that, though, going on Gonzalo VR from Sporting CP and Imran Louza from Watford. Not bad. As for your outbounds, one noticeable one that I've spotted already is Patrick Bamford leaving for 3.2 million to Wolverhampton Wanderers. And you've already sold Hamza Chowdhury for 2.7. He's clearly not hit the ground running. He's definitely been a disappointment for you. Fourth season in, and you spent 16 million, but you made 46 million. So where have you made this 46 million? So you sold Meslier to Arsenal. Lewis Bate joined Sheff Wednesday. Shackleton and Dramé joined Watford. Dan James you got rid of for 3 million overall. Let's just have a little look for the rest, because you've got a lot of players going out on loan again. You're becoming the new Chelsea, I think. And the last season, the season that has just finished, it looks like you tried to quell the issues with falling down the pecking order. However, I don't think it worked as well as you'd hoped. £85 million spent, and you signed Donny from Roma. So Donny's left Man United and gone to Roma, and then has joined yourselves. So, at least it's not a direct transfer from him. Brandon Williams, isn't he another ex-Man United? He is. He joined Celtic in his history and then left Celtic for Rangers. Very controversial. Controversial from Brandon Williams there. Yeah, and then as for your outbounds, you made £21 million worth. Let's just have a little look at what was done. Nothing. I didn't spot anything massive there either. So let's have a little look at your squad overview. I only know a couple of your players, sorry. So Luke Ayling, he's about to be sold to Sivasspor, who are over in Turkey. Junior Firpo, Calvin Phillips is still there. Jack Harrison is someone I noticed as well. But yeah, Pascal, I'm sure he's currently with you as well, isn't he? Pascal Struijk. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's have a little look at your cup competitions. You've had Europa League football as well, so I'm going to leave that on. And what we're going to do is going to go straight back to the first season. Carabao knocked out by Wickham. FA Cup, you beat my Birmingham City. Boo, boo, boo to you guys. You were knocked out to Man City. The year after, you made it to the Carabao Cup 4th round and Southampton knocked you out. As for the FA Cup, Man United knocked you out in the 5th round. The year after, this is where you made European football. So I've taken off the Europa League just because I want to have a little look at it in a less messy format. So Carabao Cup, you made it to the semi-final and you lost the semi-final to Man City. FA Cup, you made it to the semi-final and you lost to West Ham. That's nothing to be sort of scoffing at. You know, you've made it to Wembley. You've made it to the FA Cup semi-final, the Carabao Cup semi-final. That's good. As for your Europa League adventure, you drew in a group with Austria Vienna, Lazio and Rennes. And 23-24 season. Is it gonna let me go to the group stage? There you go. All groups. What group were you in? There you are. Group G, and you did qualify top, winning 5, losing 1. 5 points ahead of Lazio. You can't complain about that. I think the only thing I would probably complain at the fact that you didn't put up more of a fight going forward. But losing to Lyon isn't anything to scoff at either, Leeds fans. So it's a shame you didn't get any further. But it was as it was. Sadly you didn't make it any further. As for the year after, so the season before this, you made it to the Carabao Cup quarter final before beating Crewe and going to the semis, where you lost to Chelsea in the semi-final of that one. FA Cup third round knockout by Burnley. Not a good show really. And as for the last season, the season that's just finished, you knocked out by Palace in the 3rd round and you were knocked out by Liverpool in the quarter-final. Right, before we wrap up today's episode, let's just have a look at the best 11 for Leeds United over the last 5 years. Starting in goal, you've got Mesler. At the back, you've got Ayling, Struijk, Koch, Dallas. And then in the midfield, you've got Harrison, Villar, Phillips and Rafinha. McGurk and Edouard as your forward players. Again, so obviously that's just over the last 5 years. I didn't see Rafinha, so he left for Man City. I didn't see that, to be fair, in the what you call it. I must have just went over it. 23-24 season, he left for 21 million. I think that's quite low, to be fair. 21 million. So yeah, I'm going to finish it on that. Guys, thank you very much for watching the episode. Tune in tomorrow as we have a little look at Liverpool and see how they've been getting on in the last 5 years. I'll see you tomorrow.